December 2018. Part A. 1. Give the mathematical expression for Heisenberg uncertainty principle. 2. State of Bohr principle. 3. Define ionic bond. 4. Define London forces. 5. Calculate the mass of 1.6 gram atom of sodium. Atomic mass of sodium is 23. 6. Define parts per million. 7. Give an example of an amphoteric compound. 8. Define titrant. 9. Give any two advantages of microscale experiments. 10. What are the different types of determinate errors? 11. What is solvent extraction? 12. Define chromatography. Part B. 13. Explain the hybridization and geometry of acetylene molecule. 14. How elements are classified in long form of periodic table. 15. Compare electron gain enthalpy and electron negativity. 16. A buffer solution contains 0.20 mole of NH4OH and 0.25 mole of NH4Cl per liter. Calculate the pH of the solution. Dissociation constant of NH4OH at room temperature is 1.81 into 10 raised to minus 5. 17. What is meant by buffer solution? How are they classified? Explain giving example. 18. A. State and explain solubility product. B. The solubility of silver chloride in water at 250 C is 0.00179. Calculate the solubility product at 250 C. 19. Calculate the mass required to prepare 0.1 N 250 ml oxalic acid solution. 20. Discuss precipitation titration with examples. 21. Explain the fundamental and optimum condition for efficient precipitated analysis. Part C. 22. Discuss valence bond theory in detail using suitable examples. What are its limitations? 23. What are the rules for assigning oxidation number? Explain with examples. 24. Write a note on lithic data. 25. Draw the schematic diagram and explain the principle and application of gas chromatography. January or February 2018. Part A. 1. State Heisenberg uncertainty principle. 2. Write de Broglie's equation. 3. State and explain Pauli's exclusive principle. 4. State modern periodic law. 5. Define ionic radius. 6. What are the factors affecting ionization enthalpy? 7. What is standard solution? 8. Name two acid-base indicators. 9. Define accuracy. 10. Give two uses of ion exchange chromatography. 11. Write short note on HPLC. 12. What is carrier gas in gas chromatography? Part B. 13. State vs EPR theory and its postulates. 14. Write a note on the limitations of Bohr model. 15. Discuss the variations of atomic radius along group and period. 16. Write a short note on Pauli's scale of electronegativity and the factors affecting electronegativity. 17. Describe briefly the principle of fractional distillation. 18. Explain in detail the difference between absolute error and relative error with example. 19. What is the principle of paper chromatography? Explain. 21. Explain the limitation of titrometric analysis. Part C. 22a. Define hybridization and its characters. B. Explain different type of hybridization using example. 23. What is ionization enthalpy? Explain the factors affecting it and its variation along group and period. 24. Explain briefly the different type of titration. 25. Explain the instrumentation in HPLC. December 2018. 1. Define the term work function. 2. Using SPD notation, describe the orbital with these content numbers. 1. N is equal to 3, L is equal to 2. 2. N is equal to 4, L is equal to 3. 3. Define the term lattice energy. 4. Explain briefly the Lewis concept of covalent bond using a suitable example. 5. What is meant by a mole? 6. What is meant by an oxidizing agent? 7. Define molar volume. 8. What are standard solutions? 9. Why sodium hydroxide cannot be used as a primary standard? 10. Find out the significant figure in 0.00052 and 12.00 into 102. 11. Name different type of errors. 12. What is the principle of chromatography? Part B. 13. What are van der Waals force? Explain different type of such intermolecular forces. 14. How elements are classified in long form of the periodic table. 15. State and explain Lowry-Bronsted concept of acid and bases which are conjugate pair. 16. A buffer solution contains 0.20 mole of NH4OH and 0.25 mole of NH4Cl per liter. Calculate the pH of the solution. Dissociation constant of NH2OH at room temperature is 1.81 into 10 raised to minus 5. 17. Write down Henderson-Hasselbalch equation explaining the term involved. Give application of the equation. 18. A. State and explain solubility product. B. The solubility of silver chloride in water at 250 C is 0.00179. Calculate the solubility product at 250 C. 19. What are the basic recruitment for titrometric analysis? 20. What are the advantages of double burette method? 21. Explain the fundamental and optimum condition for efficient precipitation in gravimetric analysis. Part C. 22. Define hybridization. What are its characteristics? Explain different type of hybridization using suitable examples. 23. Explain the various periodic properties with their variation along periods and group. 24. Write briefly on different type of distillation techniques. 25. Discuss ion exchange chromatography and column chromatography.